Thank you for tuning in to Gloves Off Seattle. Your hosts, Patti and Meagan, will be talking about all things Seattle women's hockey. A huge Pacific Northwest welcome to the PWHL. Gloves Off Seattle! Well, hello, and welcome to another episode of Gloves Off Seattle.
Gloves Off Seattle.
It's late on Sunday night, guys.
Right.
We procrastinated this, interestingly enough, which we don't normally do, but we just had a lot of stuff going on. We actually kept saying today we should have recorded yesterday, but we should have, but I also say we shouldn't have because there's stuff that we know now because it's Sunday night
Right.
that we wouldn't have known had we recorded yesterday. So
It's Sunday night at 9:30, so this is gonna be a short and fast.
it is gonna be, we're gonna keep it
Minimal.
succinct.
Yes. Yes, we are.
So I think that if we go through chronological order, let's talk about like where we started. So the draft was on Wednesday.
hmm
And so we did our live episode with Brian. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Brian.
And Jason.
Thank you,
We'll
Jason.
throw out, send out a big shout out to Jason too. Oh no, what's going on?
Mhm.
My thing is going weird. Um, Big shout out to Jason too, for hosting the amazing watch party at the Cared Public House, and that was super fun. And I mean, obviously, you can go back and watch the episode. It was a great place for us to watch the draft, record an episode. We were even recorded a tape
Tapes.
sticking, a stick
Wrapping
taping.
up.
Holy crap.
Wow, it's late.
It is not. It's been a long weekend, guys. I'm super sunburned. I don't know if anybody can tell.
I don't think they
Yeah, I
can.
don't think they
She's
can either, but
really
I'm very
sunburned. We did
sunburned.
a lot of yard work
Yeah,
today.
we did a lot of yard work and we were out at the lake on Thursday, so it's kind of a double. I'm Megan Mega White. Like I don't I it comes with pain for me to have any color in the summertime. So anyway, that whatever, that's neither here nor there. It was a great time at Wednesday at the draft, and we just yeah, so not I don't a lot has happened since then. I
Yeah.
just think like it's never gonna stop. We keep saying we actually were joking with friends this weekend. We're like, when do we get an off season? I have no idea. I don't know when an off season actually comes because it feels like with this expansion, it's the
Keeps on
yeah, the
rolling.
gift that keeps on giving. So Thursday was another re-signing day
Mhm.
for any of the existing teams could re-sign anybody who was in an expiring contract situation. So on Thursday, we got the incredible news that CJ Jackson is returning to Seattle on a 2-year, yes, on a 2-year contract. So, hats off, Siege. We're so excited to have you back. We're so glad.
Happy.
Yeah, we're so glad. And that, why that waited until after the draft, I don't know. I mean, we can take guesses as to why Meg Turner decided to wait until after the draft,
I
but
think it was a strategic signing
I
and
think
a
it was.
timing.
I think it was too. But we did. I mean, we did end up drafting a goalie. So that's the other thing is we had drafted our Italian goalie, and I'm her name Durante. Durante is her last
Yeah.
name. I'm sorry.
Caribbean Italian.
Yes, we'll get there. I will get there with the new names. But
And at this point, we only know who's playing for the Torrent. Like, I
yeah,
don't know who's
yes.
playing for anyone else.
It's really hard, guys. Like with all the movement in the league now, I'm like, I don't. I mean, it's going to take for the season to start for me to really get to figure out where everybody's moved to.
Yeah.
So yeah, so big news for Thursday was we re-signed Siege, which we're just, obviously like
Over the moon.
about. And I don't know if it was Thursday or Friday that we learned that we traded Jenna Buglioni. So we traded Jenna Buglioni and actually
To Ottawa.
to Ottawa for, and this is horrible because now I'm not going to even remember who we traded her for. One moment, please, while I go back and see if I can find that information.
Here for
It was a name that I did not know,
yeah.
honestly, to be perfectly honest. And so this is kind of the hard thing right now, guys, is that it's, Nina Brick. I'm sorry. Brick.
Street Brick.
Yeah.
I was close.
Yeah. So Ford from
Ottawa.
Ottawa. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's and was one of their draft picks.
Yes.
So we traded, I think it was like their fourth or fifth round draft pick.
Yes.
We traded for Jenna. So that's a little, I think that there's been a lot of feelings around that. And I think we've talked, I mean, I don't want to say like a lot, but we have talked some about Jenna went out with a concussion injury last year and really just never made it back to full force what we were seeing before the concussion
Right.
injury. And so, it's we're very sad to see Jenna go because she was,
She was our first
our
pick.
yeah, our first round draft pick. Like this was our first foray
And
into the
high in our heart.
yeah, into the
And
entry. And anyway, so but all the love and support for Jenna in her journey.
we
Uh,
hope she flourishes in Ottawa. We just hope that she knocks it out of the park in every other game except against us,
yeah.
you know. But
Yeah, and we're going to continue with our hashtag once a torrent, always a torrent because
absolutely.
yes, we as we have said for everyone else, we will cheer for you as long as you're not playing against us.
Yeah. Jenna will always be in our hearts.
Yes. So we don't know much about Nina. I could look her up real quick if you want me to do that while we talk about other things. But it's there's just a lot. There's a lot, guys, right now. There's a lot of new information. There's a lot of
Grieving.
yeah, just a lot of change. But I think that once we, get to a position of everything is settled and, in place, then we can start really digging in on these players.
Yeah.
Okay. So, oh yes, I remember Nina played in the SDHL last year for Modo.
She's Canadian. Yeah, I don't know what Moto
I
is.
don't know what Moto is. Yes, she is from Regina,
Regina.
Saskatchewan. Oh, Regina. Oh,
Regina.
I'm sorry. My bad. Sorry, guys. Apologies to our Canadian friends. Regina, Saskatchewan. I knew SK was Saskatchewan. That's
Okay,
pretty
that's
good. I know.
good.
I'm
That's good,
pretty
babe.
good. Yeah.
Hmm.
She plays center. And yeah, went to Colgate. That's the other thing. So she was at Colgate for 3 or 4, I'm sorry, for 4 years. And then last year, I think I don't know whether she came when it was in the entry draft last year or not.
I do not know that.
Yeah, but played
Brian knows.
played in Sweden. Yes, Brian. Brian will tell us whether she was in the entry draft last year or not, but played in Sweden last year for the full season and then was drafted by the Ottawa Charge in this year's entry draft.
Mhm.
And oh no, then she wasn't in the draft last year. Duh. I'm so sorry. I just realized if she was
Oh,
drafted this
oh,
year,
because she
she
couldn't be
must have
last
got.
year?
Well, I don't think you can be in the draft twice, can you?
I don't know. I would
Oh
think
yeah.
so, but
Okay, well maybe so. I don't know. Anyway, someone can tell us if we're wrong. I guess I'm making an assumption.
always wrong.
Well,
So, I mean, often. Often wrong.
I'm making an assumption that she was not part of the draft last year because she was part of the draft this year. I could be wrong. She could have been in the draft last year and just not drafted. But the long story short is we now have Nina Brick, who played for the Moto team in the SDHL last year, in exchange for Jenna Buglioni. So
Oh, I love Jenna. We
yes.
love
And
Jenna.
so there's like I said, there's some chatting about the fact that Jenna was our first round draft pick and we traded for
Fourth round.
not a first round draft
Yeah.
pick. So but Nina is she's a center. I think she's 5'8", so maybe a little bit taller stature. And we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how she
We'll
slots
see how
in.
she slots in. But she is young. She's only 22. So she is a kiddo. We got lot of young ones coming
Yeah.
right now. Okay, so CJ got re-signed. Jenna Buglioni got traded for Nina Brick. You're
Right.
gonna remember that now.
Yes. We
Uh,
lost Habish. Did we talk about that?
we didn't talk about that. Jada
Yeah.
Habish signed
Went
with
to
mm, yeah.
Vegas.
No, Snodgrass went to Vegas. Oh no, I maybe Jedish. I think
Habish
Habish went to
too.
Vegas too.
Yeah.
So we also lost Snodgrass. That was actually new information that we just got today.
Yeah.
So both of them signed with Vegas. But the other piece of information that we got was the re-signing of Gabby David. So we're
Oh,
very excited about
very
that.
excited about that.
So what I didn't know, I did a little digging because David came to us at the end of last season. She played the last 9 games with us. She played for Montreal in
Two
the two
seasons.
seasons before,
Hmm.
and then went over to play in the Swedish league, and then came here after the Swedish league completed and finished her season with us. And now we have re-signed her. So we're very excited to see.
Habish went to Vegas.
It went to Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay. We're very excited to see Gabby back. I think that she was an excellent addition to our team. She's fast and physical and all the
Hmm.
things I think that we're looking for. And yeah, so she was signed to a 2-year agreement. So it's really nice now. I think that, whatever happened last year as far as the positioning of trying to get these people on short contracts because of knowing expansion was coming again, we're not doing that now. Most of the players that we signed at this point have been signed for 2+ years. And so we can feel pretty good about, obviously trades will happen. Like, I'm not going to sit here and tell you like this team is going to be the same team year over year, but we're going to have a core set of players now that are going to continue to be here that we don't have to worry about getting gobbled up in expansion. So,
Absolutely. And
yeah,
we're ready for some of that stability
stability.
and, not big upheaval in the off season. I mean, cuz we kind of joked like cuz we told a couple people, "Oh yeah, when content gets low and we're, it's the summer and we don't have anything to talk about, we'll need some episodes." Like we have no time.
Yeah,
There's no time.
not right now, not
No.
right now. So it's exciting. I mean, it's very exciting. It's exciting to see all these new faces, to learn about these new players. Sad to see our other, Natalie Snodgrass, again, Jada Habish. Like, we feel the same way about you guys. Once a torrent, always a torrent. We will cheer for you. Vegas is already on the potential for hockey trips next year, so it sounds like we'll probably be in T-Mobile Arena to cheer on our torrent, of course,
Absolutely.
but we will wave to you and smile as always, and we appreciate, we just appreciate you guys. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I think that the last piece of the puzzling that's been going on over the last couple of days. So just so everyone knows, we completed so at Thursday afternoon, evening-ish, completed phase 5, which was the
Re-signings.
re-signings of the existing
Existing
teams.
players. Yeah.
Thank you, existing teams. And then moving into phase 6, which I believe started on Friday. Um, I call it the free for all.
Yeah.
It's
Free feels
anybody,
good.
everybody, all the time, anytime, anybody who's willing to
Yeah,
make a
you don't
deal.
have to be on a list. You
No,
don't have to be
no.
talked to. You could just be like picked up, signed.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Or traded. Trading is another option,
Yeah.
so that's the kind of that's what we're looking for right now. We're looking at just filling out rosters. And so we're going to talk about this final signing that we heard about just this evening. And with this final signing, we now have a 13 woman roster. So that is it's important for us to keep an eye on that number, just so everybody knows. That is not inclusive of any of the draft picks, I don't believe. We have not actually signed contracts with any of our draft picks so far, which doesn't mean that that's not going to happen.
It doesn't, but that means we have five more players that we could possibly sign. So we have
Six.
13. Six. Sorry, six.
Yeah.
It's late.
Yeah.
And 13 plus
Plus
six
6 equals
is
9 or
19.
19, which 19 is the amount of people, just so everyone knows, 19 is the amount of players that we can have under contract going into
Yeah.
camp. But I will also say, based on what we saw last year, that we may not sign all of our draftees before camp, because I think that we did that last year preemptively and then ended up letting
Wall and
Wallen
go.
go.
Hmm.
And so the it may be we may have a new um
System.
system, a
Strategy.
strategy, thank you,
Yeah.
of keeping them unsigned until we see performance in camp. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how this is going to go. We'll see. It would be shocking to me if we didn't sign our first round and probably second round draft pick. Like, I
Yeah.
would be shocked if those weren't coming here pretty soon, if we didn't hear that actual signings happen for them. But, who knows at this point? Anything can happen.
Anything can
Yes.
happen.
So the last signing of the day so far, I mean, and it's 9:45, so I don't think we're getting any more today, is Emma Newtonen. And if I said that incorrectly, I'm sorry. I'm sure we'll get corrected.
Finnish player.
Yeah, so she played in the Finnish league last year. She played for the Finnish Olympic team,
3 years. Three
three
three Olympics.
in 3 Olympics. Let me see, what else did I pull up on Elite Prospects? Because I think that we decided she did play for one of the women's leagues.
She
No,
played college.
she did. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. I need to get this pulled up.
University of North Dakota.
That's right. So
Okay.
she went to the University of North Dakota, um,
And
and
then Marcyhurst.
yeah,
Mercyhurst.
Mercyhurst
University.
University. She played in the Finnish league. She didn't play, and then she played for the Buffalo Buttes, which was a
Hmm.
PHF
Which
team
we
in
checked
22,
that out because a
23.
couple of our people have played for the
Yeah, we
Pacers.
tried to see if there was any overlap with anybody as
We
far
didn't
as,
see any.
yeah. And so, and then she's played in the Finnish league for the last, one, two, three years. So, and it actually says, it's funny, it says she's projected to play in the Finnish league this year too.
We'll see,
Yeah,
right? I
right.
guess she
Well,
could.
no, I
I
mean,
mean,
I
she's
guess we
signed
could
to a
release
1 year
her. Yeah, I
deal,
guess we
but
could release her. But
yeah,
anyway, so we signed a 1 year contract with her. This is a little
out of the blue.
odd. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
out of the
Like,
blue.
yeah, it's no one that we've talked to so far really knows much about this player. She's a forward. I know that she's a forward. I did look that did get she's a right wing forward. So, I mean, it's just interesting because
She's a right wing.
she's a right wing.
Okay, I thought you meant shoots right, but
No,
she's
no,
right
it's
wing.
right wing is what
Right
it
wing
says.
forward. Okay.
Yeah, is what this says. So, one of the
We're
things,
just wondering. I'm sorry to interrupt you,
no,
babe.
go
We're just
ahead.
wondering if it's like team cohesion. Does she know other people?
Yeah,
Did she play with other people? We don't really just can't wrap our hands around with why we signed her
yeah.
today.
And I'm
But
not,
say nothing bad about it.
no,
We're
no,
just like
no.
we're trying to figure it out.
She could be amazing. I mean, she could be the best player ever. And she's a top scorer in the Finnish league. So that was one thing that Brian pointed out is that she is a top scorer in the Finnish league. The Finnish league is obviously a different caliber
Yes,
than the PWHL, but
right. Swedish, I think.
and the
You know,
Swedish league, correct. So, the other thing I'm going to say, and I don't want to sound ageist, and I'm going to probably sound ageist, is she's not 22.
she's
She's
29.
29. So it's, in hockey years,
Could be leadership,
maybe,
wisdom.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're still a little,
Welcome.
absolutely. I mean, we're going to welcome all our new players with open arms for sure. Like no problem. I just, I'm still like, I guess I'm just still trying to get my head around like, why? Like what was the reasoning and the rationale behind?
We can't pretend to know what
No, no, we have no
Meg's
idea. No,
thinking.
Meg Turner,
She holds her cards close
she
to her
does.
chest. We've said that
She
before.
does.
So
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, so that's kind of the way things are wrapping up and phase six, I don't even know when phase six ends. Like, I don't know how long we have until
I
the
don't know,
signing window.
November?
There's no, 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 no. They have to end before then, right? Okay, talk about something interesting while I.
Interesting is how many months do we have before a game? Like, we have a lot of months. And I miss it. We're talking about going to a basketball game, going to see the Storm Pride game next weekend, and we're gonna go visit our seats because we miss them.
Yeah, we did talk about that. We did talk about visiting our seats because we have not been back to Climate Pledge since the
The last
season ended.
game.
Yeah, since the season ended.
When we were really late out of there, do you remember that? And they
I
had all
do.
torn down, and we went back and we took a look and we just took a breath, and it was like, it's we're not gonna see it for a while.
Interestingly enough, there is no end. You are correct.
I told you. It's just forever round six.
We're gonna be in round six for the rest of our lives, guys. That's what's going on. No, I mean, obviously, well, the it'll end at some point. Like it has to end at some. It has to end at some point.
I think this is just
There's
standard
gonna.
stuff. Like you can trade, you can
Yeah, no,
sell,
I think that that's
you can
yeah.
move, you can be
I
released.
think that I think that we're now back into the standard operating what normally happens during the off season for what has happened in the past for the PWHL, the normal off season stuff, which yes is people getting re-signed. There has been a ton
A
of
ton.
movement.
I was trying to look for one. I'm on the pay, and it's like I wish we had a chart that I could
Yeah,
filter, but I don't. I was just
yeah, all the moves. It's just, and the thing is that like even like the PWHL website, guys, doesn't have it up to date yet. Like it doesn't have the torrent roster up to date. So we're just going by. We're gonna say a big thank you to Ruby for sending out the press releases
thank you,
because
Ruby.
she's the one that pointed out the fact that we have 13 signed players, and so I don't think that the mathing on that would have been hard. Just trying to figure out from the what's been announced,
Right.
who's actually been signed and who hasn't been signed. So. I think upcoming just oh, I mean, I guess we should also we're gonna give a shout out. We went to see the Galaxy against last night. We totally forgot to do a fit check, guys. We were totally off our
Nobody knew
game.
where we were.
Yeah.
We were just out and about and rogue. We were rogue last night, babe. Nobody
Well,
knew
no.
where we
Well,
were.
so I have to tell this on the tail of the story that of okay, so every sat for those of us that follow us on social media, every Saturday morning we go to our local farmers market and we take a picture with our local coffee cart, which is
Do we not take a picture?
no, we did.
We did.
No, I'm telling the story.
Okay,
Listen,
tell the
tell
story.
the
I'm like, oh
story.
my gosh, I'm late. It's late, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead, babe.
So anyway, so we take a picture with our local coffee cart, the Vintage Bee. Shout out Melissa, we love you
We
guys.
love
And
you.
but they put earlier in the week they had put out a TikTok that was like, oh, calling our regulars when they don't show up. And I commented, I'm like, where's our phone call? And this is what Melissa said to me. She said it to me online, but she also said it to me in person on Saturday morning, which was hilarious. She's like, we always know where you guys are because you tell us. And I was like, oh, I guess that's true. I guess we do. So it was kind of funny last night when we get to the soccer game with our friends and we say, oh, shoot, we forgot to do a fit check. And they're like, oh my gosh. And we're like, yeah, nobody's going to know where we are.
Nope. Nobody knew.
But congratulations to Coma
We got their
Galaxy.
first win.
They
We
won.
were there.
Yes, their first one. So they have two more games before their season end. One is on Wednesday night up against Seaman Bay up in
Hmm.
I think it's in Ballard. I think is where they play, and then the last home game is the 28th, which unfortunately we're not gonna be able to go
We have
to either of
family in
them.
town. It's
Yeah,
Pride weekend.
so
It's
much stuff
just,
going on.
yeah.
But all that to
We
say,
saw the win.
we did see them win, and just shout out Peyton. Just thank you for being so welcoming. Peyton is the captain of the Tacoma Galaxy.
She's
She
amazing.
is an amazing human being, and just it was good to be there, and it was good to see them win and get to cheer them on.
Yeah. It was
So
weird we were rooting for the away team, but still, it was fun. It was like
well,
5-3, I think,
the nice
right?
thing is too is these teams are close enough together that there were a lot of people there that were cheering for them as well. So it didn't feel like
Yeah.
cheering for the away team like it does when you're in a
Way far away.
15,000
That's
seat
true.
barn and you're one of like 20 people cheering for the other team, you
That's
know?
true. That's true.
It's a little bit
Where
different.
were we where there was no one? No one. It was at Montreal
I
that
think it
where
was
we did not.
Montreal.
The
Yeah.
one was like the player's mom we saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was very
Yeah.
few. There was no Seattle jerseys.
We still felt welcome in that place.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, so that's what we got going on right now, guys. There are more player signings to come, we hope. Obviously, like we want to see some of our draft picks. So we have we have we have a bunch of players now. It's kind of cool. We have three goalies. So Hannah Murphy's already signed, CJ is already signed, and then we have Durante,
Durante.
who got drafted, but we have not signed her yet. So we're expecting obviously more than likely a signing to come unless they're going to invite another goalie to camp, which could happen too. I
Could
mean,
happen.
maybe that's going to happen. So I think there's going to be a lot. I still think there's a lot to talk about this summer. Um, we, maybe we'll have some guests on. Maybe we'll, I don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. We're kind of playing it by ear right now, just because there's so much stuff going on right now in the league with Seattle. I feel like our team has like almost completely turned over. I mean, we're so happy to see familiar faces back, but I feel like the team is going to look a lot different than it did last year. And I think it's going to be for the best. I think it's going to be for the best. And I know, lots of people have mixed feelings about the team right now, but I just think that, it's a good,
It's very good. We finished in last place. We
that,
have to do something different.
yeah.
We need to mix it up, and I think Meg's done a great job bringing in some power and some scoring and some punishment, like she has said,
Yeah.
and it should be fun to watch.
Well, I think the other thing is we all kind of have to reserve judgment until we actually see them play and see what happens and see it all come together. Because I think that's the other thing is that we can make all the conjecture in the world. And I just want to remind everybody about last summer when everybody else in the league was, I'm going to say it, bitching and moaning about how stacked our team was and Vancouver's team was because of what happened in expansion, and then we ended up the last place team. So I just want to say anything can happen. We're still a small league, even at 12 teams. We're still a small league. It's anybody's game, and I cannot wait to see what this team is going to be able to do next year because I feel like it feels like there's pieces falling into place as far as like we needed the help, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
gonna be exciting to
it's
watch.
yeah, it is going to be really exciting to watch, and I just can't. There's too many months between now and
How
November.
many months? I don't even want to
I know
count.
we need to get it. Really need to get into a summer sport. Like that's what we need to get into. No, just kidding. No, we want an off season, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yes, upcoming for us, next weekend is the big Seattle Pride weekend. For those that are unaware, it is the big parade is on Sunday. We're hoping to end up at the Storm game, which is their Pride game on Saturday night, and then I think that there's still some World Cup stuff going on. So just FYI, if you don't have to be in Seattle and you don't want to deal with all the World Cup traffic, I probably wouldn't go there if I were you. But it looked like so much fun. All of the social media stuff that I've seen for the people that are there and the stories that are coming out of these World Cup games is just like it's almost like the Olympics, like how heartwarming it is, like just the nation, like national pride and like
Yeah.
people doing their things. Like we were talking about the one team that does the Viking thing. Oh, they do a
Yeah, I
row.
was talking about that. Oh yeah,
I
they
know
do
they
the
do a
row.
row anyway. So it's just like it's really cool. Like I think it's cool with the teams.
I like the Japanese fans that clean up after themselves because that's something we do at Climate Pledge, and even the boys know that. Where were we? We went to a movie or something, and we
Yeah.
just picked up all their stuff. It's like that's what we do. We
Yeah.
don't leave our crap around, and the Japanese they clean up the whole well, everywhere around them, not just
Yeah.
their stuff. They
They
bring
bring
their big
trash.
trash
Yeah.
bags. That's amazing to me. I love that.
Yeah. So, um, yeah, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's more to say, but there's not more to say.
There's
So
not
I don't
there,
know.
and we'll say it next week. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, we will continue to do at least weekly episodes. As always, if we need to do a midweek episode because something random happens in the
we
middle of the
will.
week, we will do it. I'm knock on wood and everything. It feels like this week may be our first week in like a month that we haven't had to do a
We don't
midweek
have to.
episode.
We got
Want to,
to
what
because
we're able to.
this
Yeah.
does not feel ever like we have to. Even
Yeah.
tonight when it was late and the kids are going to bed later because it's summer, it's like we haven't done it yet. We gotta do it, but
Yeah.
still we love it.
Yeah.
We do love this,
We do
don't we?
enjoy it. We do enjoy it.
Yeah.
So. Okay. We will for sure be back next Monday with a new episode. Who knows what we'll be talking about? It'll be entertaining. Oh,
Oops.
there goes the
Time to
alarm.
tuck the kids in.
Okay, I think that's it. Oh no, we need a last word.
Oh,
We're not done yet. We need a last word.
we need a last word. Late. It is late, guys, and my wife still has to edit this tonight. So we're
Don't feel
going to
bad for
say
me. It'll be fine.
goodnight.
Okay, we will talk to you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye. And that's the show. Tune in next time for another episode of Gloves Off Seattle.